Hey there, sunshine. I am Franny of Shine with Franny, and I'm so excited to be with you here today. This might look like a little bit of a different backdrop than my typical backdrop of my videos because I'm actually house sitting. In fact, I'm actually dog sitting. So meet little Sadie. This is Sadie. She looks a little bit more like a gremlin than a dog or like a little puppy. She's a Cavapoo, which is a King Charles Cavalier poodle mix, and she's absolutely adorable. So she's sitting on my lap right now. And I am not a dog owner and never have been. I like dogs and I do a ton of dog sitting. So if you're in need of a dog sitter, please by all means, or a dog walker even, by all means give me a call. I'm happy to travel to you wherever you are and stay with your pup. But I've been thinking so much, there's been so many lessons that I've learned over the last couple of days and just kind of been laughing because so many of them are related to our lives, right? So while I'm sitting here with a dog and a puppy, a 6-month-old puppy, I'm sitting here thinking and reflecting about my own life and thinking, wow, my life is not very different than a dog's. So today, the message that I wrote about was about timing, and right now I'm launching obviously my business, kind of relaunching the business again, and with a different focus and whatnot, and just thinking about the timing and how sometimes I'm not willing to wait, right? And sometimes I want to force things along and I want to make things happen on my own time and I want to make things happen, the way that I want and not necessarily consulting with God. And so it's been interesting because, I've had a couple conversations with people, some people who are pretty close to me, and they get frustrated with me. They're like, just do it already, right? And so I think so much about like my life right now is not really mine, right? It really never is. I really started my business and really for what I felt was God's call in my life. And right now I have a ton of people who are watching, right? Maybe they don't know me, so they don't know what my real heart is, what my real mission is, right? And what my real intent is. But they're watching and they're seeing the way in which I'm living my life. And I think about that, and that is a testament to God's call on my life. And so right now, as things are a challenge and things are a struggle for me, and I'm doing things that are outside of my skill set and outside of my comfort zone for sure, and outside of my financial resources, it's really asking me to rely on God and recognizing that He is the master, He is the leader, He is the ultimate power and creator. And I say all that, and I reference Sadie in that, and the subject line, of course, is being, a pet owner, a puppy owner, or a parent, or if you're perplexed by God's plan, because I think about, obviously a dog, right? I put down her food at night or in the morning, and I make her wait, and she doesn't get the food put down on the floor until she is not jumping, not barking. We want the experience to be enjoyable, non-stressful, non-anxious, right? We want it to be very calm, just how our meal experiences should be, right? It shouldn't be frenetic where we're devouring our food. It should be something that's enjoyed. We're recognizing that this is nourishment for our souls, nourishment for our bodies, and not just a pleasurable experience altogether. And so in that, of course, she has to wait. So I put the food down after she's done jumping and barking and things like that, and then she waits to get released. And I was thinking about that in the form of a parent. I'm not a parent, never have been, but I've been a nanny and I've been a teacher, and I'm around a ton of children. And so I'm certainly not living through my own experience, but definitely with a lot of research and credibility just from the experience. And I think about how, with children, like we give them those certain commands too, and we have to show discipline, and we have to let them know that we are doing things and setting boundaries and doing things for them for their good, right? To teach them self-control and discipline. And I was thinking just so much about my life experience with God and how oftentimes I have to wait. Like He has the bowl and He has all the food and the nourishment and the bread of life, if you will, and He's ready to release me and ready to share that with me. But He's waiting for me to not be overly excited and overwhelmed or stressed or anxious. And He's telling me, like, I'm in control. And when the right time is, I will release you. So I write today's post and I share today's video. So whether you are a puppy owner or a pet owner, or whether you are a parent, or whether you are someone who is just kind of waiting on God's timing, my hope and my highest prayer, my highest hope and my biggest prayer, I should say, for you, is that you will wait on God's timing, and that you will wait for Him to release, the power and control and authority unto you in the form of blessings, right? And that you will dig deep in perseverance and determination and patience and obedience, and just recognize that His plan is divine and that it is precisely timed in your life when you need it most. And it might not look like what you think it's going to look like. You know, inside of that bowl today, she pretty much knows what she's going to get, but maybe sometimes I'll throw a treat in there or something special, maybe a carrot or something surprise in her water bowl, like an ice cube, right? Sometimes we get those surprises, and they're always welcome surprises. So that is my highest hope and prayer for you today, guys, is that you recognize that in the waiting, of course, is a divine plan, and that you recognize that your master, your creator, has that bowl ready for you. Bowl of blessings. All right, guys, create a great day, create a great night, create a great weekend. So looking forward to connecting with you again soon. Of course, check us out, Shine with Franny at Gmail is the email, shinewithfranny.com. Sign up for newsletters. And then, of course, follow us, subscribe, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Love to connect with you guys. Create a great day.